go through this here real fast because one of the things that gets me really, really irked as I go through it. Oh, there we go. Now that's an arrow. Oh. Hey, one of the things that gets me irked though when people start promoting other people's products is they do it really weird. They'll go in and they'll create, they'll create actually nothing, and they start just blasting stuff all over the place. It drives me absolutely nuts, and I can't handle it. Like I can't help it. It makes I want how should I say this? I feel the need to make fun of the things that I see people doing when they promote someone else's product, and making fun of maybe isn't the right verbiage, but it also might be too accurate. Oh, hey, so what I want to do real fast is just share with you guys how I am promoting the KBB thing, and you know, we were probably about 6 weeks ago. We're on the 2 Comma Club cruise, and it's really cool. I got a message saying that Dean Graciosi's team was trying to reach out to me to see if I would talk about it and promote it when it was time, and I agreed. And what I wanted to do real fast is just share with you guys what I am doing here and what I'm not doing here. So some of the things, again, you guys have probably seen other people doing around this is they will go, there's always swipe copy. And if you've ever been part of an affiliate launch, you've been part of these different launches, there's always tons of copy. There's tons of like, this is my campaign calendar folder. Oh, you guys want to see that? What's up? Oh, what's up? You can try and pause the video. No, so the campaign calendar, like, it's how I plan out all the things I'm going to go do and launch, and I protect it just like I do everything else. But when you see other people promote and they create campaigns, their campaign is literally this, right? There's like a whole bunch of people who get a bunch of swipe copy. So there's got all the swipe stuff here, right? Swipe copy. They get the swipe copy. What other things do you guys get, right? They'll give you things like a whole bunch of images, swipe copy, swipe images. They'll give you images. I can't talk and write at the same time. They'll give you, anyway, regardless, they give you a bunch of stuff, right? And the reason is because affiliates are stereotypically very lazy, and that might offend some people, but it's the truth, okay? Whenever like we go launch stuff, like especially around the affiliate world, you usually have to go and pre-create a ton of assets for them. And so what ends up happening is exactly what you're seeing right now. Okay, how many of you guys have seen this, right? You've seen this all over the place, even right now, right? Love Dean Graciosi, love Tony Robbins, love Russell Brunson, love Jenna Kutcher, all of them. It's cool to see everything that's going on. They just barely did their presentation, which is great. I'm sure you guys enjoyed it as well. But the thing that happens, though, is the day for the launch shows up, and then you get all these people, and there's like tons and tons and tons of pre-created assets. The affiliate does no additional work on their own in order to provide value. And then they become what I call a professional link barfer. Okay, that's basically it. And they turn into this monster in a way that goes around the rest of the internet just saying, buy through my link, buy through my link, buy through me, here's my link, here's my link. And it drives me absolutely nuts. So what I want to do real fast is I'm just going to draw with you guys how I do this. And I'm totally going to pitch you. I want you to buy it through my link, but I'm going to show you how we've created a crap ton of extra value for you so that you feel like we're worth it, okay? How about that for a blatant pitch right there, right? Oh, come on. Here we go. There we go. Blatant pitch right there. You know, this is going to take forever. Here we go. So this is what I do, and this is one of my favorite things to do when I'm going to promote somebody else. So the very first rule I follow whenever I'm going and so the page you're seeing, right? The link is in the above, down below. You're either on it. But what we do is we create a page, and this is the page that you'll see as well when you go to, we bought 12 days of KBB.com. And we did that because there's only 12 days the card is open, and I couldn't believe that domain was available. And I was like, really? Anyway, so it's like the 12 days of Christmas. So what we did is I was thinking through, like, okay, if Dean, now follow my process here, follow my logic with it so you guys can see this real fast, okay? If Dean and Russell and Tony and Jenna, they all have this amazing thing where, what's their promise, right? And I do this for all affiliate stuff. That's why I'm doing this with you, okay? So watch this. I sit back and I ask myself, what is the major outcome of the thing I'm going to go promote? Okay, because I still don't consider myself a professional affiliate, but I still do affiliate several things, and this is the same process. So number one, if you're ever going to go out and you're going to start promoting someone else's thing, and I hope that you choose to get it through me, the number one thing I'm going to say is, okay, if I'm going to go promote this person's product over here, right? What's like the number one outcome that they're supposed to go get? right? And with the KBB thing they got going on, it's awesome. The whole premise is that the things that you understand, you can create a mastermind around it, and without writing a book, without creating a huge course, without going, you can go get paid for the things that are in your noggin and the expertise that you have, right? Which is very true, and it's, I mean, I do that. It's awesome, right? It's a great model. So having the experience that I've had, though, has allowed me to step back and say, wait a second, what are some of the problems and issues if this is the number one outcome that they're going to have when they go buy a KBB, which they you guys, anyways, you should. It's great stuff. Okay, go in, and what I want you to do is start thinking about all the problems that you're going to see arise when you promote someone else's thing. So I did that same exact thing. So what are the problems that you guys are going to experience if you were to go and start running like a mastermind, right? Knowledge Broker Blueprint. I think that's the new name for it. Okay. What are some of the issues? Well, shoot, I've done 8 events. I think 8 live events, stage events in 2 years since I left my job. 8. Okay, we've done a lot of them, and I've learned a lot. We either have done 8 or we're on number 8. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. It's like, oh, it's a lot. So, okay, so number 1, what's one of the biggest issues? Cost. In fact, let me know as well, like, what are some of the issues you guys see when you go and you're like, oh, I'm going to go run an event like Steven does. Like, I know a lot of you guys came to OfferMind. That event, just so you know, that event cost me, we just redid the cost on there. That event cost me $225,000 to pull off. Okay? And anyway, it's not cheap to pull off a really cool event. And I have a standard. I hate when people just rent a room and there's a mic there. Like, I like it to feel like an event, and that's just my own taste. But when that door opens, you got to feel like you're not in a room, right? It's got to transport you a little bit, and that's how we do that. Anyway, so it costs. So what are the other issues? Okay, the other issues, people don't know what to say when they hit the stage, or they don't know how to put their content together. People don't know how to, here we go. People don't know who to go speak with. It takes quite a bit of team for me to pull off one of my major events. And wouldn't you want to know what my Rolodex is and what those things are, right? It takes quite a lot of... Anyways, I'm not going to keep going here because we listed out 12 separate assets that we've created for you specifically around the event throwing theme. And what we decided to do was we are dripping out a new bonus every day. Now, you get all bonuses if you go buy it, right, at any time. You get it right now, you get all 12. But I'm only revealing what they are one day at a time. So one of the very first things, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share my screen real quick, and we're going to go through, and I'm going to share you guys the page. So now, so just follow me. Understand, I'm totally pitching you, but I'm telling you exactly how I'm doing it at the exact same time. Is that okay? Is that weird? Okay, this is like a really powerful strategy that I'm sharing with you, and I want you to see how I'm doing this. So the first thing I do is I think through, well, what's the number one outcome of the thing I'm promoting? The number one thing that they said there. So I go figure out what that is. I'm like, cool, there it is, right? In this case, it's running masterminds. So if you're running a mastermind, like what are the things that it takes to go pull it off structurally? What's the cost, right? How are you going to go and get good people in to join it? Because a mastermind's only as good as the people who are in it, right? How are you going to go? And so what we did is I listed out all those follow-up problems. That's what I call it. And then we found ways to help solve some of those things for you. We're like, oh, shoot, we got these amazing assets. This is how we've been doing it at events. This is how we've done it for the last few. This is our Rolodex. This is how cost breakdown, by the way, that's one of them. Cost breakdown of what we spent on OfferMind, 224 grand, right? This is how I prepare to speak. This is who I choose to speak and how I approach them. This is, you see what I'm saying? That's the kind of things that we're going through and we're giving you guys when you decide to get KBB with me. And just because it's the first one that's unlocked, we're giving you guys a free general admission ticket to the next OfferMind. If you can't make it, that's fine, but you are eligible to have a free ticket, which is cool. So that's the very first bonus, so I'm letting you know that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my screen and I'm going to share with you, but right before we do though, here is the strategy. This is how I go do this. So I go into ClickFunnels and we build a single page. And you'll see this right there, right? Exactly what I'm doing right here. You'll see this right here. So go to 12daysofkbb.com. 12daysofkbb.com. Probably already seeing as well. Like if you're here, you're seeing it too. And then what I go do is I always like to list out the offer of the person that I'm promoting. So you're gonna see that, right? And I'm 30,000 foot view writing it down so you guys can see this. As soon as I flip my screen, you guys are gonna see in a moment. Okay. Then what I'm gonna go do is I always like to I transition and say, so this is what you're getting from all of them. Now this is what you're gonna go get from me. Here, look at all these additional bonuses. You would spend a lot of money for just these individual things. And I'm thinking about doing a product that is just on how I do events because it's kind of rare. I got my own style there. Anyway, so then what I do is as soon as somebody says, you know what, I do want it, and they click one of those buttons, what happens is there is a pop-up that opens up on the page that asks for your email so that we know where to send your bonuses. Okay, it asks for your email, and then so you put your email and then you click the button, and then the page auto directs to my affiliate link. So that's what you'll see when you go through it. So what I'm going to do real fast is I'm actually going to let me flip the camera here real quick, and so you can check this out. Okay, look at this. So here it is, and I'm actually in the editor itself. So this is 12daysofkbb.com, and you're seeing this right now. So anyway, so this is what we do is I like to go look at their copy, their colors, their images, their headlines, and as much as possible without copying, I like to go through and kind of model off the same thing. So this is how to turn what you already know into next level success and impact, right? That's a very Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins styled headline, which is great, right? Then obviously the video you're seeing, boom, right there. And then when you click right here, it opens up the pop-up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a moment. Then we go through and we say, hey, this takes literally just a minute or two for you to get this thing, and it's super fast and easy. And you click this button or keep going down, right? And this is exactly what I was talking about over here on the side. See, okay, now we're in that orange part right there. Okay, boom, here we go. First, here's what you're going to get from Tony and Dean, right? And it goes through his offer. And his offer is amazing. You get a private group. You get the Knowledge Broker Blueprints. You're going to grab 1 full year of the Mind Mint 2.0 software, which is really cool. It's like a neat tracking software. This is your implementation tool for curriculum, design, and point and click, web builder, and event wizard. It's really, really cool. Anyways, it's awesome. Second bonus is the Ultimate Edge, #1 self-improvement system. Course walkthrough, 6 weeks to your next level. And then the live graduation event, which is so cool. I love when they throw live events and that stuff. So you see, I mean, we just built this out. This is their offer, and we're taking it so that you guys can see it. And we're because this is what you'll see on the next page when you go to this pop-up. Okay, so you'll put in your stuff, and then you're gonna see the very offer that we've got right down here. Let me get back down to it. There we go. Boom. Okay, plus you're going to get everything from me. This is what you're going to get from Steven. So the very first thing you're going to get is you're actually getting an OfferMind general admission ticket. So OfferMind this next year is actually going to be in San Diego, September 17 through 19. And 2020, we're very excited about it. This is actually, let me flip back here again. We're really excited about it because this is the same, literally the exact same room that Funnel Hacking Live 2016 was in, which was my first Funnel Hacking Live event, the one where I rode a bike through San Diego with my luggage over my shoulder to get to. We got the same room. Like, oh, full circle. Really cool. Very exciting. So I'm psyched about it. So that anyway, I'm very pumped about that. So we're giving you a free ticket. This is not something I would normally go do, but we're very pumped by this. And anyway, so the tickets will be $497 this year. So we're giving you a free one. So it's exciting. So that's the first bonus. Then what you're going to find if you come back here every day, this is a countdown clock, you'll see every day we will reveal the next thing. And whether it's some crazy awesome bonus like that around running events or the cost of the event or how we are the Rolodex that I have and use, boom, 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 boom. So it's 12 things, kind of like 12 Days of Christmas thing. So that's how we did it. And they are really good. In fact, there's a few things in here where you're like, I don't know if we should hand this to them. It's a little bit. Anyway, so again, it doesn't matter when you grab it. If you choose to get it through my link, great. If not, great. But just know that if you choose to grab it through my link, 12daysofkbb.com, and then you click down on the buttons or one of them here. You get all 12 of the bonuses. So it doesn't matter when you grab it in as long as it's part of the 12 days here. So all these bonuses are free when you join Knowledge Broker Blueprint before the clock runs out. All right, and then we grabbed a few testimonials about KBB itself, and then we grabbed a few about what people said about myself as well, which has been great. And put some GQ headshots in there. What's up? It's funny, I am literally wearing the exact same thing. Yup, did not plan that. I don't know if I have any other clothes in general. Anyways, guys, hey, I just thought it'd be neat to walk you through that. So any of these buttons you go click on, and in order for buttons to get clicked on, they got to be big. It's a swole button. That button lifts weights. But anyway, when you go through and you click one of these things, what happens is the pop-up will show up, and the countdown, the same countdown that's on the other page, shows up. It says, hey, just as a reminder, like until the next one releases, or the final day I think is the 9th. I think it's the 9th of March is the 12th, as in the 12 days of KBB on the 12 days of KBB. I'm not going to sing to you. But that's how it works, though. So when you click right there, though, the button will take you over to the actual My Affiliate link itself. So anyways, hopefully you guys like that. I thought it'd be kind of neat to share with you guys how we do this, how we pull this off. There's several others that we've done like that, but if you guys go to 12daysofkbb.com, you also might be on the page right now for that. This is how we do it. So it's not hard to pull that off, but what you'll see here too as part of the strategy, let me come back over here to the whiteboard. You'll see too here as part of the strategy that there will be a very simple email that opens the topic of that day's bonus. Very simple email, very simple email, very simply, right? And it's not aggressive, given value in each of them, and so you'll see that, and you've seen me do that as well in the past. So it'd be 12 of them, opening up the next specific bonus with a hook back to 12daysofkbb.com, and that's how I'm doing it. So anyways, guys, if you guys choose to grab that, I would love to have you. I'm not right now going to go through what the entire offer is, because that's the purpose of me going through this right here. So you guys can see this and watch carefully. If you're ever like, hey, how's he doing that? Anyway, this is how we've done that. And you guys can follow along with how this got pulled off. So there is the OfferMind ticket, though. That's the first one. That was one of them. I was like, it would be so sick if we were to give this. It would be like such a cool little capstone, right? For if you're getting a product about how to do masterminds, and then you get all the supporting stuff on how we run the actual events that'll help you actually do KBB better, right? How cool would it be to see all of those in together by coming to OfferMind? So if you've never been to OfferMind, last year we had 650 people. We had 650 people come to Boise, Idaho on a Monday, which was a holiday, which is crazy. So luckily, this time we're going to San Diego, though. I think it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And in San Diego, I love San Diego. San Diego's amazing. It's one of my favorite cities ever. So I'm very pumped by it. And there's a lot of meaning for me in this. I'm going to go try and get, if he ever sees this video, that's awesome, because this is me blatantly saying, Ryan Moran, I'm going to go try and ask you to be a keynote. That's why I keep sending him all his capitalism stuff. I think he's awesome. So anyways, I'm going to try. I'm going to see what happens. Anyway, so OfferMind's awesome. I teach you my process for designing and launching a lucrative offer, and how to put as many cards in your favor as possible. So that's what OfferMind's about. So anyway, very first bonus, we'll give you a general admission OfferMind ticket. We're very psyched about. Next year will be 1,000 people, and I don't really want it to get larger than that. That's plenty. So we had a ton of people, though, like 2 weeks before, were like, where's my ticket? And I was like, the room is packed. Why did you wait? So anyway, you can get your ticket now, or get the way it works is we'll send you an RSVP link. All bonuses will be sent after all of this stuff is over. So don't be like, where's my ticket? Or where's the next bonus? Or where's the next thing coming up? It's day 7 of 12, Stephen. Where's that thing? It's like on day 13, that's when we'll go out and actually release everything to you guys. So alrighty, we'll see you guys later. Thanks so much. Go to 12daysofkbb.com and join if you are interested. Would love to send these bonuses out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.